Let's hear from Pam, because Pam says, I'm engaged to the love of my life. We're in a long-distance relationship and only get to see each other at weekends. He's asked me to move in with him, but I love where I live and I can't imagine moving. I worry that one day we'll reach a stalemate and I really don't want to lose him. The worry is affecting my health and has made me a nervous wreck. What should I do to make it work?
Gosh, well, I think they're at the stalemate already, actually. Pam, if you're watching, I think you're at that crisis because you are not being that flexible. You say he's the love of your life, but then you can't imagine leaving where you're currently living. Whereas if you adore someone, if you almost don't imagine that you'll be able to survive without the other person, then if they offer, why don't you come and live with me, most people would actually take that opportunity. So I think you really have to ask yourself, what are your feelings towards this person? And is there sufficient ambivalence in you that this is why it's affecting your health? Is there something about this setup, this scenario, that you're not really being truthful to yourself about? Because
she might be torn because she might have friends and family, she might have parents that live close that might be getting a bit older, so she doesn't want to move away and leave that, even though she loves this person and she's her true love. She might have ties that actually she can't help.
Absolutely, and I think you raise a really interesting point that sometimes in life we do reach that sort of conflict moment where both sides are very appealing but we can't actually make it work. But eventually for your relationship you have to make a decision. What am I going to put as my priority? And it may be that your family and your security network that you've already built up will be the priority, and I don't have a problem with that, but you can't leave this other guy hanging on.
The thing is with this, the road doesn't have 1,000 paths. I mean, they're all fairly straightforward. You either continue with a long-distance relationship, you move down to him, he moves up to you, or you call it quits.
Yes.
And that's really, there's not much else you can do.
And I think that's with the long-distance relationship, eventually, for both parties, there has to be a vision of togetherness at some future point. Not the happily ever after that we've been fed in fairy tales, but that sense that at some point you are moving towards this joint project together. And at the moment, he's giving you that offer. He's saying, come and live with me. And you're not taking it. So what does that really tell you?
And what, look at that balance. What price losing the love of your life? That's tough. OK,
so basically, Prince Harry's doing the right thing by flying to Toronto for 2 days.
I love that. That's the element of it. Yeah, he's putting in effort.
True love.
Helps if you've got the dosh.
Yes, true. Yes, fair enough.